is going on? You know, this is AlTone, and welcome to another absolutely fantastic day. So today I am out. Hopefully this sun isn't too harsh. I mean, it's really hitting me and it's warmer than I expected for it to be. So it's pretty cool, but I'm out in Culpeper today, and today, kicking fear in the face as usual, I wanted to talk to you about social anxiety and depression and all of those things that it seems that even thoughts of suicide, it seems that we're dealing with as a society. Those things seem to be more prevalent now than they ever have been. And the main thing that I can say, or I believe is happening, is that we are truly having problems recognizing our own personal value. And I talk about this all the time. I'm constantly telling you that you do not need to seek after others or compare yourself to others. The way that you're going to be able to ensure that you maintain and you're able to keep that level of joy that God intends for you to have is to recognize that He is the only one, the absolute only one that can actually tell you or dictate to you how much value that you have, because He created you. He is the one who created you, and in you He put value. And comparing yourself to someone else does not allow you to be able to see it. So just to share with you a part of me kicking fear in the face for 2019, which I am trying to figure out what that next step for 2020 is actually going to be. But part of me kicking fear in the face is I actually am now leading a connect group in my church, men's connect group, which is absolutely awesome. So one of the things for me is I'm a problem solver, right? And so I have this thing where I automatically feel like I'm supposed to be, or supposed to have an answer for everything. I'm supposed to be able to if you have a question, I'm the one that should have an answer to it. And you know, the Lord's been showing me lately, look, it's not about the answers. It's about where your heart is. It's about the direction that you're taking. It's about seeking my face and getting in your word and studying and surrendering everything that you are to me. When it comes time for you to answer or provide someone with direction for a situation that they're going through or a question they might have, the one who is going to provide the answer is not you. Sometimes God will use you to provide that answer. Sometimes He will not. Sometimes He will present that question before you just so that you can pray that answer might come, or to give you an area to study for yourself so that you can get the answer. It is not necessary for you to always have the answer yourself. And God is truly dealing with me personally in that way. We've met twice since we started this connect group, and both times it's funny. The first time my wife was there, but she was, you know, trying to stay out of the way so that we could have our open discussions. And after everyone left, you know, she came and she gave me a hug and stuff, and she noticed that my my shirt was soaking wet. I was sweating profusely. And even in our last meeting, it was the same thing was happening. I went in the bathroom afterwards and looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, holy cow, I had these big old sweat rings up underneath my arms. And part of it was because I was putting a requirement on myself that God did not place on me. And that requirement was, one of the brothers had a question, and I was forcing myself, or within my mind, attempting to find the answer for it. And it was not for me to provide that answer. I didn't have an answer. I honestly didn't. The way he formed that question, I really hadn't thought about before. So God did not give me an answer for that. And so the nervousness comes, and you start sweating and all of that. Now, there's a, and I've said this many times, there's a portion of me, or a part of me, that is still attempting to look for the acceptance of others. I'll just have to be honest about it. There's a part of me that still is looking for that to a certain extent. But the one thing I'm truly thankful for, and the one thing that I want you to get out of this video, is that everything doesn't come overnight. The only reason why I can stand here on this corner knowing that, I don't know, people can be driving by, somebody might stop and ask me what I'm doing, and I don't know how to, I may not have an answer, you know? I may not be able to answer the question the way God would have me to answer it, or I may not have the mind to be able to truly express where my heart is and what I'm doing here. But God has strengthened me to the point where I can say, you know what? it doesn't matter what people think of me as they're driving by. It doesn't matter what these people think or what they feel. But maybe if somebody finds this video, somebody finds what it is that I'm doing out here, or if somebody does happen to come up, I have to surrender all of that to God, knowing that He's going to provide the answers for me. He's going to give me what it is that I need in order to be able to bless someone else. And it's not that that blessing comes from me, but God, I'm thankful, will use me, and through me will bless somebody else. It is His blessing He is providing for them, and He might just use me to do it. If nothing else, maybe He'll use me to plant a seed. And that is what this thing is about. All the social anxiety and depression many times comes from our need to be accepted by others, our need for someone to see something in us that they think has value, and it makes them want to give us a level of respect, or makes them want to think highly of us, or makes them want to be around us and share in love. We try to earn people's love by the things that we do. And honestly, none of that stuff really matters, and none of it is going to help. The main thing is getting before God, asking Him to show you your value, asking Him to show you that He accepts you, asking Him to show you who it is that He created you to be, and how to be what He created you to be. It's up to you to get before Him. He's going to provide all of that for you, and when you receive it from Him, no one can ever take it away. So, it's been an honor. You just have no idea how beautiful it is. Because I started off here nervous as I don't know what. Even setting up, getting ready to shoot this video, I was extremely, extremely nervous about it. But as I've talked to you guys, as I share with you the things that the Holy Spirit brings to my mind to say, is also ministering to me and is strengthening me. I'm not going to have all the answers. I'm not perfect. I'm definitely not God. But I do know that He loves me, and I know that He loves you. And there's absolutely nothing that you can't overcome if you surrender it. Everything to Him. So, hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. I hope this really blessed your heart in some way. And I truly, truly look forward to talking to you again very, very soon.